Hey there, YouTube followers. This is Michael of Painting War Games. Unfortunately, fortunately and unfortunately, I got better. I'm nearly done with all the medication that I had to take to get over my illness. My lungs had, my lower lungs had collapsed a little bit, and had a virus going through me. And I've been on antibiotics, been on anti-inflammatories, like steroids. With that said, I dumped all the money that I had that I was going to use for 7th edition to get myself healthy. So I know it's been almost 2 weeks now since I made a video, um, and I've been sitting here playing Clash of Clans on my Galaxy S3 Mini, and watching some Metroid Fusion commentary off Brain Scratch Comms, and painting a little bit here. I'm working on a Cultist. So yeah, I don't have a 7th edition review for you guys yet. I don't know if I'm actually ever going to get into it, doing a 7th edition review, mainly because I'm at a crossroads with Warhammer. The guys I play with, our schedules never mash up. I'm not into the tournament scene anymore. It's just it's one of those things to where I just don't want to. I don't have anyone to play with, so why should I be buying models and books and stuff like that to play? So sorry guys, got had a piece of vegetable in my mouth, soup I ate earlier. But yeah, that's where I'm coming from. Is why should I be buying 7th edition when the guys I got me into gaming, we're real busy at the moment. The one guy, he has 2 jobs. I'm not too terribly busy. I tend to get 2 to 3 days off a week. Next week I had 4 because I try to go on vacation a little bit. But yeah, so that's just how it is. I've put up the majority of my Eldar stuff on eBay. The Wraith Blades, the Ghost Axe and Shield. I've got both my HQs. I've got the 2 Wraith Lords. I got the Wraith Knight up there. The other thing I don't have up on eBay as far as Eldar stuff to sell is the Guardians, because I'm missing a couple of them. I'd rather have everything that I have complete, But yeah, I decided I was going to get rid of the Eldar stuff. I love the models. It's just one of those things, guys. Your mates don't play. You're not playing a lot, and it's hard to justify spending money in something that you're not doing. Even my Cygnar stuff, I think I'm going to keep my Cygnar stuff because I want to play Warm Hordes. And, that's a game that when me and our friends do get together, even if we only have like an hour or so to hang out, that's a game that we can play real quick. War Machine, Warhammer, it needs 3 or 4 hours sometimes, and sometimes we don't always have that. So, that's where I'm coming from, guys. As you can tell, I shaved the head. I actually did this last week, and I've been keeping up with it. I like the look. I like how it feels. It's cooler. I work in a sort of like a warehouse. When we have the garage door open to load people up, so it's hot. I'm lifting stuff. I need to stay cool. So this is probably going to be the new summertime look for me. As far as the future holds, I'm not really sure yet. I'm thinking about sending some stuff up to Mini Wargaming. I tried to get a part of their painting program, and they denied me because they said my stuff wasn't up to par, and that was with the pictures I sent them. Now I'm thinking about painting up some cultists. Like, I'm working on one, just because I wanted to go a different route with these guys. I wanted to try something different, and I would like to send a group of cultists with a Lord up to Dave at Mini Wargaming, and then do something for Matt. I'm not really too sure on what I'm going to send him yet. So, I just really, again, it's like, I like painting. I was working on the Sniper Scout, the one for the Salamanders, and I don't know, guys. It's just, I want to play 40K. I do. It's just, You know, it's summertime now. It's June, whatever June date it is. It's like June 10th or 11th. Yeah, it's like 11th. Um, so, you know, it's one of those things. I was thinking about selling the entire Alpha Legion army that I have, or sending it up to Dave. But I start looking at my models, and I finally got this thing back from a buddy I loaned it to, and it was in like 4 parts, so I'm not going to be friends with him anymore. He break my Helldrake model, and I get really pissed off at people. Particularly when you said you were going to take care of it and you didn't. But yeah, I was looking at the Alpha Legion models, and I'm like, man, I just can't part with them. I don't play with these things, and it's like, oh, I don't play with them, I should sell them. The Eldar stuff I can justify because I never played with them. I have the codex on my computer. Buddy gave it to me for free, PDF. But yeah, like I don't even own the codex for Eldar. So, but Chaos Space Marines, I can see me playing one day. Like I want to buy Chaos models. I want to buy the Defiler, or not the Defiler, or whatever they're. I don't know. I'd like to buy another Helldrake and like really do something cool with it. What is that model? I'm gonna look it up on their GW's website. I can't even think of what it is. It's heavy support. I like how they sectioned this off now. A Forge Fiend. Yeah, that's what it is. I would love, because I think a Forge. Granted, in my experience in playing against Forge Fiends, they're not worth the points. Like they do some cool things, and I believe the plasma cannon head and the 2 like minigun arms would be really cool to have. I don't know. It's just that's something I'd like to get. I'm just not sure. Because I want to get into Warhammer Fantasy. That's my other big problem is a 40K. I want to take a back step on, and I want to play Warhammer Fantasy. I want to learn it. I think the fantasy group in here in St. Louis is just a little bit easier going. It's just how it is. As I'm looking at the GW site, it looks like orcs are getting redone. No big surprise there. Sort of saw that one coming. But Warriors of Chaos is the army I'm looking at as far as Warhammer Fantasy. I was going to do what else? Hearing the reviews and stuff, I'm not really hip into trying something that's going to beat my ass real hard, trying to learn the game. I want to play something that I'm actually familiar with. And Warriors of Chaos is something I'm familiar with. They're like Chaos Space Marines. It's all the charge. It's close combat, and that's I'm looking for that. Then I think something, I guess 40K wise, I'm gonna stick with what I have. The 3 armies I have. I have 4 armies. Salamanders, Angels of Revolution, my Christmas Crons, and Alpha Legion Chaos Space Marines, and I'm just gonna slowly build to those. And same with Warriors of Chaos. I might get the battalion. I'm not sure. It's just how it goes, guys. I'm not really sure what I want to do with Warhammer and this. I want to paint. I love painting. If I could just paint and paint and paint and paint, by all means. That's what I'd be doing. If I had infinitely deep pockets, I'd probably be buying some of the Forge World stuff right now. But don't have that luxury. So, all right, guys, this is just really a channel update. I'm sorry I didn't get you a 7th edition. I said I was going to. It's not going to happen. I might go towards Privateer Press here soon. I don't know. I am going to try to reach out to the guys at Mini Wargaming one more time by actually sending them models and saying, hey, this is what I can do. I want to be a painting partner, and maybe, and because I'd love to paint for people. So, all right, guys, this is Michael of Painting War Games, and as always, keep gaming.